Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a demo and review on the One Heck of a Blot foundation by Soap & Glory. I'm also going to be showing you a moisturizer by them and also a primer, the One Heck of a Blot primer. So in this video you guys are going to be able to see me demo the product, show you how it works, and then also hear my thoughts on if it works and if I think that it stands up to what's on the packaging. So let's get into what's on the packaging of each of these products, and then we'll get into the demo, and then I'll talk to you guys about how I feel about the product. So on the packaging of the foundation it says fabulous, flawless, full coverage, One Heck of a Blot all day liquid to powder foundation with shine block 12-hour wear technology and super blur powders. Control shine for 12 hours, delivers flawless, full coverage, no cakiness, blur away the appearance of pores and imperfections. Directions for use. After moisturizing, use your fingers or brush to dab a few dots of the One Heck of a Blot all day liquid to powder foundation down the center of your forehead, nose, and chin. Blend centrally and then rub any excess outward onto your cheeks for flawless, absolutely flawless skin. That's the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot foundation. Ooh, let's not drop it. And then for the moisturizer, so on the packaging it says the Fab Pore Daily Micro Smoothing Moisture Lotion with Blot a Lot Pore Shrink 12-Hour Complex and Superfruit Yuzu for beautifully clear and shine-free skin for oily combination skin, dermatology tested, and no parabens. And that's pretty much all it says besides how to apply it morning and evening after or with your eye cream. And then you have the One Heck of a Blot Instant Perfecting Power Primer with Shine Block 12-Hour Matte Spheres and Pore Shrink Technology. The perfect answer. Deploy a small squeeze of the One Heck of a Blot primer on cleansed skin. Wear alone, under or over makeup, or dab throughout the day for touch-ups. And that is all it says. The texture of this does remind me a little bit of the Professional, but it doesn't have as much silicone in it, and it's a little more matte feeling. You know how when you use a matte primer it kind of feels like dry-ish? That has this feeling. Alright, so let's get into the demo and we'll see if all of these products work and how well they work, if they do work or if they don't work. And then we're going to get into what I think about them. So for moisturizer I'm going to use the Soap & Glory, the Fab Pore. Yeah, it's a daily micro smoothing moisture lotion, and you can use this morning and night, and it's basically supposed to make your pores look smaller and also keep you matte. It is a gel moisturizer. I'm going to put this all over. Then for primer, I'm also going to use the Soap & Glory One Heck of a Blot primer, and this is the Instant Perfector Power Primer with Shine Block 12-Hour Matte Spheres and Pore Shrink Technology. I'm only going to use this on half the face just because it is mattifying. I don't want to put it all over because I want to see what the foundation does itself. Plus I don't want the face to be too matte because then anything that's a liquid to powder going over that is gonna be a problem. A little bit more right where I have those extra large pores. Trying to like tap it in to see if it will fill. So the first thing I noticed with this primer is it doesn't make a difference with the pores. I don't know if you guys can see from that far away, but my pores look exactly the same on both sides, and I would think that with the moisturizer and the primer that both help blur pores it would be a significant difference, but I really don't see anything. Maybe it will be a difference when I put the foundation on, but we'll have to see. So the foundation that I'm using is in the color medium, I think. Where's the color? Happy Medium my color is in. And I'm just going to pump it on the back of my hand here. About 2 pumps. A little less than 2 pumps. And last time I dipped my brush into it and buffed it onto the skin. I'm actually going to take my finger and dot it on the face. And then buff it in.
It comes tumbling to the ground when she speaks. It's a dangerous fantasy, sets me free. It's where I wanna be. She sets me free. It's where I wanna be, wanna be. She sets me free, where I wanna be. And her hair goes like a lighter in the wind, and I lose my senses, baby. Gets under my skin when she speaks. She's all I ever need. She sets me free. Oh, where I wanna be, I wanna be.
So first off, I noticed that right in this area, I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it is accentuating all of my pores. It's settling in my pores, and it's a little bit cakey. It's not as smooth as the first time I used it. So let's try it on this side and see without the primer if it works. So I need another pump. I'm going to do about half a pump.
It comes tumbling to the ground when she speaks. It's a dangerous fantasy, sets me free. Where I won't be.
Okay, so on this side, I still see it settling in some of my pores. And right here on the nose is super cakey. I did take a little bit on the brush and buff it on. So I'm going to do that over here and see if that helps at all. That definitely helps blur a little bit more. Alright, this is crazy, but I'm going to take this side off. Actually, I'm going to take this side off because it doesn't have the primer. And I'm going to put it on with a different moisturizer, and I'm going to apply it differently. I'm going to take the Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel from Clinique and apply that to this side. I feel like this one's a little bit more moisturizing than the Soap and Glory moisturizer. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more, and I'm going to take my brush and dip it into the foundation. This is how I applied it the first time, and it came out really good. First time I ever used it.
Sets me free, where I wanna be. She sets me free, where I wanna be.
Zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see this. I don't know why I'm having issues with this foundation today, because the first time I ever wore it, I had so many compliments on my skin, and today and the last time I wore it, it is just not working out. Like, from afar it looks good, and I feel like the color looks off a little bit on camera, but it looks good in person. I don't know, it's just, not good, not good. Alright, so now that we're a little bit closer, I want to show you guys what's going on here on my face. Don't mind my lash glue on my lashes, I can't get it off. But if you can see right in here, I don't know if the lighting is like blurring it out, but right in here it is settling in all my pores. On my nose, it caked up right in here. Like, I cannot wear this out today, and I have to film another video. It's not working. No. And then all right in here, it's in my pores again. This is the side with the Clinique moisturizer. This is the side that has the primer and the Soap and Glory moisturizer. And then you can see right in here, it's all cakey as well. My forehead looks okay. I'm not feeling this.
Sets me free, where I wanna be.
Okay, so obviously you guys saw how I felt about this product. Let's start with the moisturizer, then we'll go into the primer, and then we'll go into the foundation. So the moisturizer, I don't really know if I like this or not. I feel like I do. It's a gel moisturizer. It's usually what I go for. I think I want to keep this and try it with other foundations and see how well it works, because it didn't make my skin feel dry or anything like that. So I will keep you in the loop with this guy right here. Do I think it made my pores look smaller? I mean, I think that that's something I'll probably see over time depending on what's in here. Wonder if it says ingredients on here. It has glycerin, dimethicone, salicylic acid. So salicylic acid, there's some citrus fruit extracts in here, so I'm assuming that it's going to gently exfoliate the skin. So I think that that's something over time you'll be able to tell if it helps shrink the appearance of your pores. For the primer, with this one the texture reminds me of the POREfessional, which is like my favorite primer ever, but it is a little bit drier because it is more mattifying. You know, when you have the mattifying primer, it is a little like, not sticky, but it's a little bit drying, like you have to work with it pretty quickly. This one, I actually like the POREfessional better because this one I feel like doesn't fill in my pores as good. I actually don't think that it fills in my pores at all, but I'm gonna have to try this with other foundations, and probably foundations that aren't mattifying, because I feel like when you pair too many mattifying products together, it does get cakey really quickly depending on how mattifying the products are. So I will keep testing this out and see how I like it with other foundations. Now for the foundation. I'm actually really sad about this foundation because I really wanted to like it, and I can't say that I hate it right now because I did wear it the first time and I was blown away. Sorry. I did wear it the first time and I was blown away by the way it looked, the way it blurred my pores, the way it kept me matte all day. I wore this probably for like 15-16 hours. I went out after work. I was getting compliments on my skin all day. Like literally one of the girls I was working with was like, I'm so jealous because your skin looks so good and so smooth. And like for me that is huge because I have huge pores right in this area and I am so oily. So that is a huge thing. Now when I first wore this, I was obsessed with it. I was telling everybody about it. I'm pretty sure the moisturizer that I used when I first wore this was the Clinique Dramatically Different Gel. So I tried that today and I feel like it didn't work, and like you guys probably thought I was crazy for taking that one side of my face off, but like I wanted to do a makeup tutorial after this video, and I also have to go out and run errands today, so I was absolutely not wearing that around like that. So I actually took it all off and put a different foundation on because it just looked horrible. All right in here, it basically looked like I had a powder on and then I put a liquid on top. It just was not good. I'm gonna keep trying this maybe 1 or 2 other times with maybe a really moisturizing moisturizer or something like that, and maybe not even any primer, because this is a liquid to powder foundation. So typically when you wear a liquid to powder foundation, you need to work pretty quickly and they dry pretty quickly. You also shouldn't set it with a powder because it literally turns into a powder. Like the first time I used this was in the car, and you know when you're in the car you can see everything. So I was like this close, I had daylight on me, like I could see everything, and it literally turned into a powder. It was before my eyes, like it was crazy. I was literally bragging about this all day, but this time was a completely different story. So I'm not really sure yet if it's my skin, because you know your skin changes with the weather, it changes from day to day. I get dry patches here, but it just did not look good today. And you know, I clearly tried 2 different products on, you know, the primer and the moisturizer, and then a different moisturizer over here, and it just did not work. So I will keep you guys updated via Snapchat. If you guys don't follow me on there, definitely make sure you do so. I definitely have a lot of fun over there, so come in with a like no judgment deal. But yeah, I definitely will keep you guys updated on this because I really want to like this. My girl Casey Holmes was the one who mentioned this before, and I was like, oh, I need to have it, and she loves it too. So definitely again, keep trying this. That's it for this review and demo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you tried this product, please let me know how you worked with it, how you liked it, because I'm just trying to figure out the perfect way to wear this, because you do get a super long wearing matte finish foundation out of this, and I just really want to wear, like, everything that I want out of a foundation is in this foundation. It blurs pores, it's oil free, no parabens, it's mattifying. Like, I need to love this. So let me know if you've tried it and how you worked with it. And other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Bye.